United States Treasury Department presents Guest Star with Harry Sosnick and the Defense Bonds Orchestra, yours truly, John Conte, and starring Jack Webb. How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? This is John Conte, your host for Guest Star, a transcribed feature for Defense Bonds, presented by this station as a public service. Today, thrift dollars are defense dollars, helping to keep America strong. Save regularly with United States Defense Bonds for your country's defense and your own security. Now, Harry Sosnick leads the Defense Bonds Orchestra in his own arrangement of Oh, Susanna. Thank you, Harry. That was brilliant. Our star today is the popular favorite of radio and motion pictures, Jack Webb. He appears as Mathew Brady, official photographer to the president, in an incident from the life of Abraham Lincoln. From Hollywood, here is Jack Webb in The Portrait.
February 9th, 1864. In Washington, D.C., there's a flurry of quiet excitement in the studio of Mathew B. Brady, famous photographer.
All right, Alex, can you move that curtain back from the skylight there?
Uh-huh.
This rug here goes by the table. And, Alex, I think we ought to sensitize about 8 or 9 plates.
All right, Mac.
The famous Brady of Broadway, who has photographed all the great personages of the 1800s, is getting ready for a most important sitting. Mathew B. Brady, quiet, intense, with the hands of an artist and the eyes of a dreamer, does not dare dream that a picture he will take this day will become a part of American history. Standing in the doorway is a tall, gaunt, sad-faced man. Abraham Lincoln is here to have another portrait by Brady.
Well, Mr. Lincoln, how nice to see you again.
How do you do, Mr. Brady? I brought Tad with me this time. I hope you don't mind.
On the contrary, sir, we like young people.
Tad, this is Mathew Brady.
How do you do, sir?
Say, what's this thing?
What's that?
Tad, be careful.
Well, that's all right. I knock that thing over every 5 minutes myself.
I'll get that for you, man.
Thanks, Alex. Tad, this is what we call our immobilizer.
What's that?
Well, it's a head clamp. You see, we have to hold the victim's head in a sort of a vise because under certain conditions of light, the plate must be exposed for as long as 2 minutes.
That's not very long, is it?
It is when you're in front of Brady's camera, son.
Then Mr. Brady's taken your picture before, huh?
Yes, Tad, a good many times. I've taken a great many pictures of your father. Let's see now. The first one was about 4 years ago, wasn't it, in my Broadway studio?
During my first campaign for president. I've often wondered what you thought when I walked into your studio that day.
Well, Mr. Lincoln, I'd heard a lot of talk about an upstart country lawyer, a tall backwoodsman named Lincoln. I guess I was prepared to make fun of him. But the instant I saw you, I changed my mind. Because I saw a man who had honesty, sincerity, and humility.
You must have been looking at my bodyguard, Alan Pinkerton.
No, sir. Well, I tried to take a standing pose that day, but he was taller than my immobilizer here.
What'd you do then?
Well, I finally stood the immobilizer on a small stand, son. And the picture, in spite of all the difficulties, turned out rather well, I guess.
Turned out very well. My Cooper Union speech and that photograph made me president.
Well, sir, a few thousand votes helped. Well, here I am talking when I should be working. Say, Alex, you want to get the plates in?
Yes, sir.
Right over here, please, Mr. Lincoln.
Well, you still have my chair.
Yes, sir. This chair is our best piece of equipment. Tad, you recognize this chair?
Yes, sir.
This is the one your father sat in while he was in Congress. When the House bought new chairs, Mr. Lincoln gave this chair to me.
I know. Mother told him, take that old chair out of here. Doesn't match anything in the White House.
Well, nevertheless, it's a beautiful chair. We use it in many of our portraits here.
Tighten this clamp for you.
Thank you, Alex.
Ted, you'd better get back out of the way.
Son, how'd you like to sit here at this table and look through these battle scenes?
Oh, I'd like that. Father, look, soldiers.
Yes, son. That looks like the first battle of Bull Run. You were there, Mr. Brady. Tell him about it.
All right, sir. When the war began between the states, most people up here in the north thought it would be over in just about 2 or 3 weeks, son.
Just a little bitty war.
Yes, that's right. Hardly more than a skirmish. We heard that the Confederate Army was in Centerville, Virginia, so down to Centerville marched the Union Army and a large crowd of spectators, including myself, with 3 helpers and Alex here and 2 wagon loads of equipment.
Hey there, Mr. Brady! Hey!
Well, hello, Joe.
Hello, Mr. Brady.
Going to take some pictures?
What are you doing down here in Virginia, Joe?
We've come to watch the battle. A lot of us congressmen are down here. We've brought our families along.
Well, now, surely you didn't bring your family.
Oh, I did. And there they are, in the buggy over there.
Well, Joe, don't you realize that this is a war?
War. Oh, not this little ruckus. It's going to be a picnic. We brought a lunch along. Oh, say, can we put our ice cream freezer on your wagon?
You brought along an ice cream freezer?
Of course. We want to be comfortable, don't we?
So there we were, Tad, the Union Army with a host of civilian spectators, including congressmen, their wives, and their ice cream freezers, marching gaily on to Centerville. Well, they didn't find the Confederates there, but 5 days later they found plenty of them, 32,000 of them at Bull Run Creek.
Brady! Brady! Hey, run for your life. Here they come.
I can't leave yet, Joe. I've got to load this equipment
Well,
here.
hurry, get out. Confederates are mowing us down like wheat. Get away from here, Mr. Brady.
I'm going to move out as quickly as I can.
Here, take this sword to defend yourself.
Are those the Confederates up there?
No, those are our soldiers. And if you don't get out of the way, they'll run right over you. Goodbye, Mr. Brady.
Well, they almost did run over us. Took us 2 days to get back to Washington, and many of our pictures were spoiled. But most of them came out all right. And these pictures that you're looking at and that sword up there on the wall are my souvenirs of the first battle of Bull Run.
What happened to all the ice cream freezers?
Well, son, they're probably grinding out ice cream for General Lee along about now. Well, I think we've got the camera set about right. Mr. Lincoln, if you'll relax in your favorite chair, we'll start the picture taking.
All right, Mr. Brady. I don't know why, but it always depresses me to have my picture taken.
I've noticed that, sir, but it shouldn't. Just this once, sir. Won't you try to smile?
Yes, Father, smile.
No, No. With the thoughts that are in my mind these tragic days, there is no smile in my heart. It would be false to put one on my face.
I understand, sir. Well, now, let's see. The head up just a little.
Mm-hmm.
That's fine.
Father, your hair.
My hair? My hair? No, never mind the comb. I'll run my fingers through it. There. How's that?
Well, pretty good, but you have a little curl right in the middle of your forehead.
Oh. Well, Mr. Brady, is it all right now?
Yes, sir. That's just fine, sir. This is a good pose.
Okay here, Matt?
Fine, Alex. Now, if you'll hold it, please. You all ready, Mr. Lincoln?
Ready?
All right. For 2 minutes now. Steady.
Yeah, let me see. How does he look, Matt?
Well, he looks sad. As if all the tears of all the widows were behind those eyes. How tired he is under his heavy burden. Alex? Here you see honesty, sincerity, and compassion. A man who has many enemies, yet with no hate in his heart for any person. This man you see sitting here so quietly is one of the great men of our time, of all time. Lord, grant us the opportunity and the skill to picture him truthfully so that generations to come may know and love the real Abraham Lincoln. Well, that does it. Thank you very much, Mr. Lincoln.
February 9th, 1864. With the click of the shutter that day, history was made. This portrait was the best ever taken of Abraham Lincoln. It still lives today on the $5 bill. This engraving of Lincoln was copied from that great portrait, the work of one of the nation's first photographers, Mathew B. Brady. Thank you, Jack Webb.
Well, thank you, Ned. I've enjoyed being on Guest Star, and especially so because I'm a great believer in defense bonds. To me, there's no better way to save and no finer way for the average person to take part in his country's defense.
That's right, Jack. Defense bonds help to make America stronger financially. They help to fight inflation. And as always, they're a wonderful way to save for the future.
You know, Ned, I recommend especially those two automatic methods of buying defense bonds. The payroll savings plan, where you work, or if you're self-employed, the bond-a-month plan, where you bank. Now, either way, you're making an investment in your country's defense and in your own future security. So buy defense bonds, friends, all you can and whenever you can. Thanks very much.
Goodbye, Jack Webb, and thanks for being with us.
During the past quarter hour, you've been listening to Guest Star, a transcribed feature for defense bonds, presented by this station each week as a public service. Our guest today was the radio and motion picture star Jack Webb, to whom we express our thanks for a fine show. Appearing in the supporting cast were Herb Butterfield, Warren Sterling, and Jack Crucian. The sketch was directed by Louis Graff. Next week, we'll have another famous star and more fine music by Harry Sosnick and the Defense Bonds Orchestra, and we invite you to be with us. In the meantime, this is John Conte saying so long, reminding you that defense is your job, too. Buy United States Defense Bonds.